Hello, my name is Janvier Kagwira and I'm going to be presenting to you about 5 books, non-fiction, history books and biography as well, that I would like to suggest to a 5th grade history teacher. The first book that I would suggest is Lincoln, a photobiography written by Russell Fredman. Abe Lincoln's Birthday, written by Wilma Pitchford Hayes. Third book is Abraham Lincoln, written by Ingrid and Edgar. And the fourth and the fifth book, they're the copies of the books that I could not afford to access online. This one is called A Story of Abraham Lincoln, written by Hamilton. And the last book is also a copy of few pages that I would like to comment about. This one is called Abraham Lincoln, Man of Courage, written by Bernardine Bailey. Starting by this book, the reason why I think it's good for a 5th grade, it's a picture book. It's this big and it's a little old, but it's still good for children. It's not that big. It has about 190 pages. It's a chapter book. It has about 7 chapters. It's not a long book and not boring at all. It blends pictures and text on an equal level. You have like a good amount of pictures and enough text. This text has a good vocabulary for children to access. It's not loaded of facts, so it's not boring for children. It's not overwhelming at all. It can provide them with important and enough information to know about Abraham Lincoln's heroism and about the politics he played during this period of time when he was a president. The Story of Abraham Lincoln. This book is a textbook as well. It's a chapter book. It's not full of pictures, but it blends drawings with the pictures. So it's mostly text, but it has some pictures. But unfortunately, I was not able to print them. But they look exactly like this picture on the cover pages. They are more realistic, so it's good for children who are about 12 to 15, because this age range, according to John Piaget, they are like mature. They can do politics and actually enjoy it as adults. Next book is Abraham Lincoln by Ingrid and Edgar. This one will be, the age range will be between 7 to 11. It's a picture book. It blends white and black. It has maps, and they're like color, very attractive to children, not boring at all. It has also black and white pictures. I can depict all the elements that we learn about picture books. We see lines and shapes. He also alternate colored pencils and black and white pencils, so it's more of like teaching children different patterns, not to be boring. It's creative. And another good thing about this book, it's not like loaded. It's not predictable. It's loaded of pictures on one page and text on the next page, but enough information. It's not loaded of facts. It actually has a good vocabulary and some hard words, difficult words. So this is a good book for children because it will also teach them some new vocabulary and still teach them about Abraham Lincoln. So the book Abraham Lincoln by Edgar, good book for 5th grade. Next book, it's a short book called Abe Lincoln's Birthday, and it's a short book. This one is a little different from the first 3 books because it's more of a novel, and it talks about a short period of life of Abraham Lincoln from his 12th birthday, but it still has good information about his life, since all of the whole story in the whole book is non-fiction, so the children will enjoy it, still learning new stuff about Abraham Lincoln. It has pictures, colored pencil, and also charcoal. It's a very good book and short as well. It's not gonna be boring to children, still teaching them about Abraham Lincoln. Last book, Abraham Lincoln. It's called Lincoln, a Photobiography. As we see on the back of the book, it has a real picture, actually a photography of Abraham Lincoln. This one book is full of facts, a lot of facts and paintings and photographs, small comments about each picture, describing like the people and events of where, like what was happening during this time when Abraham Lincoln, actually his real life. And it's mostly photography and a lot of text, but it's not a huge book. It has all the elements of chapter book. It has index, it has acknowledgement, it has the table of content, and the pages are more of a square, so it's very different from the other books. So the age range for this book will be a little older from this book, because this is more of a novel, and yeah, it doesn't have enough mature content, but like politics and like big events, big words. This one will be for children who are older, like 12 to 15, because according to John Piaget again, this age, these children are more like older, mature, they can enjoy politics and the stuff related to politics. Thank you for following this presentation. I hope you like these books, and I will highly recommend them. Thank you.